What's up, guys? My name is MadSquash924. Welcome back to part 11 of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. As you see, we are back at the desktop once again. Reason being, there's something new in here in the files. Somebody really wants my attention, and they're saying "I" a lot. Don't know why, but I guess they really want my attention, so we'll check it out. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Did you guys write this to me? You guys did, didn't you? You guys gotta stop. That's not cool. I'm trying to have a good time, and you guys are making it a horrible experience by making all these horror things happen to me right before my eyes. Well, great. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I love that. If I recall correctly, we were just about to start today's day, and we finished our poem, which we were trying to make really cheery and happy. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting to already begin. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club rooms, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Hi. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at the desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who always worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you are kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey,
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super late. I'm so sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense at all, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. Well, you should be playing something for us sometime. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Well, that sounds cool. Look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down,
Monica smiles sweetly.
I didn't mean to pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. Oh, I see.
I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club, or just me.
Well, in that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really.
I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us have talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it.
If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Well, take your time.
Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow, and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second? Sure.
Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You, stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. There's something holding her up. Well, I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her.
Alright, let's see.
The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like something is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it.
Yuri? Oh my goodness, what is happening? I'm back!
That's great. I'm glad you're back.
Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well.
It sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Well, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
You know what, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself.
Well, you must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway.
Well, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
Why are you always worrying about me, It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Well, is that so? Wonder why that is.
It's most likely because of
your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit down on the floor.
Well, that's fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it will go well with tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she was being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that is not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now, I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single damn thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. Well, after a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper.
Sorry.
I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper.
You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any hard of a time reading from it. but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Well, in that case.
Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply puts her lips as if some situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. And just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Huh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what has just happened.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it,
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that's great. Okay. You can stop. No, go away. Hi. It's time to share poems. Oh, thank goodness she showed up. Oh, I didn't like that. Who do we want to share with? I don't want to talk to Yuri right now. I don't. So either Monica or Natsuki. Let's talk to Natsuki first. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. Well, that's good. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been like, spending time with her or whatever, but you know Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So, you should really learn something or you'll never ever get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? That Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice, and I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with that hoe. One time, I hurt my leg really badly. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me because she likes spiders, so her hands are probably disgusting. And that's why I'm not friends with her. You know Amy has lots of friends, and I always see her talking to lots of people, and she probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with that bitch. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies, it doesn't matter if she keeps it private, it doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone, it's gross, it's fucking gross, she's gross, the world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Not bad, right? Wow, it's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not, it was great.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is like ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out that they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone else likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as two girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. It's kind of ironic that even in my own place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez. Now you're making me complain too much.
What did I just do?
You know, for what it's worth.
I respect you.
Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. I mean, I did, but she just made the weird eyes at me. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, Monica, help me. I don't like you, but you gotta help me too. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to tell you this, but I don't have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I hadn't explained it to you at all. But I'll explain it. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I have at least together in the head, okay? And I know how to treat the club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. That noise you won't stop. Violent, rating. It's hard to read this damn poem. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a table. Turntable. Like playing a knife on breathing, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Okay. Endless PM of my angles, my glass. I don't know. It means not. Delete her. What does that mean? Delete her? Like, no. I don't know what that means.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. And when that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Stop that. I hate it when you do that.
You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. What? Okay. Hey, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Where should I spill my poem to next?
Okay. I have been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
He smiles and takes a deep breath.
I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on. But that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything.
The wheel. A rotating wheel turning on axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gear boy. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A dark ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to thick rope.
These make no sense.
A tour harness, a parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks, 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks, 40 times, every time it ticks, every second time, a bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a dock ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. A pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and, I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just, Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Can you keep the poem, though? Yeah, I guess. We'll read the special poem.
A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of intermittent width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could just sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival?
Well,
Sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of gaining any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. But don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since I joined, and we started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? So what's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it in the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you can never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, I? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of I agreeing with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until I joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home, okay? And I isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and I want to get more members too, right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent, honestly. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation.
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why do you think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well,
that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. Well, she's not taking anything away. No, it's not the same. And it won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I should have just joined another stupid club. But, this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki?
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion of the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. What? I should just do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, I? What do you want to get out of this club?
It repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing.
I think the most important thing is that for everyone to just get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many new members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. You got something on your eye, Yuri. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow.
Yuri nods.
Hey, Hey, Yuri? Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica? I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's go home for today, okay? We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit before we leave, okay? Just to see what he thinks of this time here and all that, okay? It's important to me as president.
He looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Well, I was gonna end the episode here, but maybe we should listen to what Monica has to say, I guess. Phew. Things have been hectic lately, haven't they? I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Yeah. Me too. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, yeah. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because it's all the time you've been here. We've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you, okay? Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No, stop it! Well, I think this is probably a good spot where we can end today's episode of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, okay? This game is so crazy, so intense. I feel like that every step I do is the wrong step. Straight up. I don't know which way to go, which way to turn. There was an option there that said I should delete Yuri. That means that, like, theoretically I probably could in the desktop, I probably imagine. But should I? I don't think I should. But I don't know. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you guys think of today's episode. And if you're new to my channel or watched me for a little while and you haven't done so as of yet, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, over on YouTube, where my channel is over there. And don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. And on the next episode, we're going to do this new poem. I'm going to think of a genre of poem we're going to do, and we're going to make that poem. It's going to be great. And then, hopefully, Natsuki's a little nicer, and Yuri stops acting like a creepazoid, and Monica also stops acting like a creepazoid. They're all acting kind of creepy, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!